This one is from True Off My Chest. It's titled, I'm going to divorce my husband of 10 years.
Okay.
My husband and I met when I was 18. It had always been just me and my best friend, but when my husband came along, we became an inseparable trio. For me, it was love at first sight. I had the biggest crush on him, but didn't want to ruin the friendship thing we had, so I kept it to myself until he confessed to me when we were 20. Things went fast, and we got married when we were 22. My best friend got married too, and we have all remained close. We had invited my best friend and her husband around for dinner, and we were joking about the things we got up to. And my husband brought up how he had always had a crush on my best friend. But then she got a boyfriend, so he settled for me instead.
Settled.
When I tell you my whole world just came crashing down, I realized my marriage of 10 years was him settling for second best, that I was never his first option. After that, everything he did just started to annoy me. He just stopped being attractive to me anymore. We haven't slept together in 6 months because I feel so disgusted. I just want out. I feel like I've wasted my life. I'm disappointed in him and myself for believing I was the one he liked. Edit. Okay, I'll just answer the main questions here because I don't want to keep answering them. No, yes, I don't care, I don't know. I tried to talk it out for 6 months. Husband knows about the divorce. I told my best friend and she told my husband. So I come home to a don't leave him intervention where they all wanted to work it out. I have never been so confused because for the past 6 months, I've been trying to ask him what he feels and what he meant by his comment and to answer my questions, like literally to see the point. I have screamed it in his face to just tell me, and he's been saying nothing. And she has been encouraging me to talk to him, but keeping her distance. I thought it was because she didn't like him. Apparently, she just thinks we are perfect together and he doesn't want to lose what we have. What do we have?
That's what I was asking.
We are basically roommates who have sex at this point. I think I won't update this because I'm a bit miffed and angry. I'm going to stay at my mom's or something. What would you do?
She's definitely not feeling it. She's been truly, truly devastated. Mm-hmm. And everything that she thought was magic is now realized it's settling. It doesn't matter that it's comfortable. It's not, she's not feeling the love that, and he's not stepping up to the plate to make her feel it. He's not doing anything. And that's the bottom line. So I say that I get what she's doing, and she'll find someone out there that will give her that intensity of love and passion that she deserves.
Yeah, I agree. I would be crushed by this. I would really have a hard time believing that like it was genuine, the love was real. It would feel like he settled, especially because he tried to pursue the friend. It didn't work. And then he started dating you. It just, I get some people would be in the boat of, well, it doesn't really discredit the past 10 years. He did fall in love with you and you do have this great life and blah, blah, blah. But I can really relate to feeling like it was a lie and it wasn't.
Well, what we might find out, it's in the separation. And he really finds that he doesn't have her. He may really find the value that she did bring to his life and the love that he does really have for her, and will be able to articulate it. He's not doing it now.
No.
And at that point in time, then he'll maybe have an option where she'll open that door wide enough where he can get in to demonstrate that and maybe fix this thing. But right now, he's not doing the right dance.
So this story is very interesting.
It gets more.
Yeah.
Oh.
So not only do I have an update, I also have a post from him.
Okay.
So for her update, so pretty major update that I said I wouldn't do, but I am not someone of my word and never said I was. Today, I got a message from my best friend's husband asking where she was, and I had no idea because I'm at my mother's house. Can we guess where she is?
She's having an affair with the husband.
She is at my fucking house with my fucking husband. What weird fucking universe am I living in? Anyways, yeah, so I'm leaving and taking all of my stuff with me. My mom will have to put up with me for a while. Divorce is definitely happening. I'm going to get therapy. This is the husband's post.
Okay.
It is titled, I destroyed my marriage with a stupid comment and a one-night stand. So I found my wife's post, quote, I'm going to divorce my husband of 10 years. Someone made a video about it, and that video got back to me. I would like to tell my side. When I met my wife, I didn't really think much of her. She was funny, kind, and a good friend, but I had no other interest. Her friend, Sarah, was gorgeous. She had long red hair and these soft freckles and long eyelashes. She was my dream girl, but she was not interested in me. I noticed my wife, Amber, was hanging out with me more, laughing at my jokes, listening to me, and it made me consider having more of a relationship with her. Sarah got a boyfriend about a year into us being friends, and her interest in our friendship group dwindled. She hung out with us less and spent more time with her boyfriend, which left me and Amber alone a lot. I ended up giving up on Sarah and focusing on Amber. We started dating and got married. We kept our friendship with Sarah, but we focused on each other. In the back of my mind, though, it always felt like I had missed out on something. My marriage was boring. Amber and I were basically friends, and I was working hard to save for a house, and she was working hard to save for future kids. So we were existing alongside each other, not actually together. So one day when we were at dinner, I got jealous of Sarah and her husband, who seemed happy, and made the comment about settling for Amber. Amber shut down after that. She kept repeating the same questions over and over, and it would make me so angry that I didn't want to answer. So I didn't. I guess that was my first bad move. Sarah messaged me after the dinner to check if I was okay, and we kept messaging. She was just reassuring me that I did nothing wrong and it would work out. Then I got a text saying Amber was planning to divorce me. So Sarah came over and we tried to stop her from leaving me, but it seemed to only make things worse. Sarah saw how distraught I was and stayed to comfort me, and we drank, and in a drunk, stupid mistake, we ended up sleeping together. Sarah confessed to her husband that we slept together, and her husband told Amber. Now, both our marriages are ruined. I regret it so much, and I just wish I could take it all back.
Well, the one thing that doesn't change is the life that he was existing with Amber. And that's existing. That's not living.
No.
So was he married to the wrong person? Maybe they were, because they weren't really experiencing what it is to really be a couple and really be in love with one another. And for that, maybe this is working out the way it is, and maybe they might find something different in their separation that they both can come back and revive this thing. It doesn't mean it's really over.
I think this is pretty case shut done.
Well, Morgan, you just don't know what's going to happen in the months ahead as they, get through this pain and really realize that they really did love one another. They just didn't understand it. It happens. I mean, I know what it looks like on the surface, and I accept it and I get it. But as in times where we all think all bets are off and it's over, we find out we're surprised. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it does happen.
Yeah, I mean, never say never, I suppose. But I think the woman, the wife in this, Amber, as he's calling her, I think she realizes her worth. And if Amber did find this post, I mean, the top comment here says it best. Was your side of the story supposed to make you look better? I'm confused. I mean, even the way he describes her friend, Sarah. Sarah was gorgeous. She had long hair and these soft freckles and long eyelashes.
He's fantasizing as he's saying it.
That's what it seems. So it's like your post, like you still don't, this post it doesn't really talk about,
the depth of the love that you have for your wife.
There's none. I mean, he says it himself. Like I was saving for a house and she was saving for kids, and we were living our lives side by side, but not really together. And I don't think he ever really did love her. I don't know why he chose to propose and get married and stick it out like this, because it doesn't sound like there was any real love there. It sounds like it was convenient and it just happened. It was the perfect storm and it just blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I think our original OP, the wife in this, Amber, I think she realizes her worth and I think she is done. And it would have been different if this husband, hey, he was drunk, dinner amongst friends. Sarah, you remember when I had a crush on you in college? But then I got with Amber, like, haha, whatever, the comment he said it in a worse way. But it would have been one thing if he just stuck with that comment, but he didn't.
No, he said this thing drooling the whole way through it.
And then slept with her.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you went past the point of redemption for me. Comment, sure, we could maybe work it out. But you slept with her after you told me, your wife, that you settled for me? Done. Done.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't get it.
Move on. They should move on and go forward and find the loves of their lives.
I would agree with that one. I think they are mismatched.
I agree.